Viewer discretion is advised. This manga has assault and pedophilic themes and events, so if you don't want to hear about this, I will not blame you, but please stay away from this manga. I hate this manga, and I hate the fact that it exists. I'm going to give a bit of a backstory and a reasoning to why I'm making this video. So if you've been subscribed to the channel, you'd know I like to read manga, and recently I had covered a manga named Masurao, something that's relatively unknown. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna search through manga decks to find something new. Then I came across this manga called Tokyo Red Hood, and at first, just by the manga and the name, I thought it looked cool. Girl with a red hood, with guns, sure, whatever. Then I read the first chapter, and you're given this story about Red Riding Hood and the wolf, and I was like, okay. And then you scroll down, and you see the main character, who is 11 years old, having relations with a man who seems to be in their 40s. After seeing what I saw, I closed the tab immediately, and I went to YouTube to go search up the manga, see if anybody else had covered it. One by Weebaloo, and another one by Rose Prelati. I hope I pronounced that right. Both videos going over the manga, I've linked them in the description. But I find this manga utterly repulsive, and I hate everything that it stands for. The fact this manga is so easily accessible scares me. In my mind, I thought somebody much younger than me could find this manga and be exposed to something that they shouldn't be exposed to. Now you might be wondering why even talk about the manga in the first place. It's to warn people to stay away. This manga has pedophilia, sexual assault, and extreme gore. In the first 5 pages, you see the main character, Akazukin, who's been aged down to 11 years old, having relations with a grown man, and then has relations with multiple men at once. Mind you, she's only 11, and it really gets worse from there on. At some point, there's an angel who becomes a Fuda. I'm not going to show anything, I don't know how to describe it. They have relations with a demon cat boy, and then after they finish, they become a cat, and Akazukin stomps him to death. And after that, there's this pasture dude who might have been Akazukin's lover before she got aged down, and has been looking after Akazukin's son at a church, who is also Mr. Wolf, the same person that Akazukin wants to kill and eat her. Same kid also sexually assaults another kid. Then, at the end of the manga, Akazukin's son becomes Mr. Wolf, and Mr. Wolf eats Red Riding Hood. And of course, this manga has a lot of killing, a lot of gore, and at some point, one of the characters gets sexually assaulted and killed, but she's able to come back and regenerate by a literal incel pedophile loser. This manga is not safe for anyone, and if you enjoy this shit, I want you to leave and stay away from women and children. Now you might be wondering, has this mangaka wrote anything else? Well, yes, he has. He wrote this other manga called Koibito Play, about college students having sex. So, that's a lot better than Tokyo Red Hood. And it really doesn't change much. Even in that manga, the guy is just expressing his fucking fetishes, so I really don't care. This doesn't change anything in my eyes. If I see people trying to defend this manga and this mangaka, I will automatically assume the worst of you. And if this does gain traction, which I know it probably won't, if I go to TikTok and I see that you are talking about this manga, about how it's misunderstood, I will probably just report you and tell everybody in the comments that you are defending CP. But this country defends pedos, so the best I can really do is just inform people. There's a difference between misunderstood art and straight CP, and if you think I'm wrong, I don't really care. I almost didn't make this video out of fear of this manga probably gaining new fans, but the thought of a minor coming across this manga and reading it, and being exposed to communities that like this shit and other mangas just like it, scares me. I was so easily able to find this manga, and if you're looking for dark and disturbing manga, go read Tokyo Ghoul, or Homunculus, or something else. But besides that, I'd like to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel. We just reached 100 subscribers. I didn't think I'd ever get this far, and I love making videos. And every time I see my subscriber count go up by 1, I genuinely feel so happy that somebody watched my video and decided to subscribe. So I'd like to thank all of you who've subscribed, and to all my future subscribers, I love you all, and I hope I can cover something much more better than something like this trash, but I will always keep y'all informed about shit like this. The next manga I'm probably going to be making a video about is going to be Dogs, Bullets, and Carnage, an actually good manga that I've been excited to talk about, and I'm pretty excited to cover it. Alright, well, I hope y'all have a great day. Don't forget to like and sub, and, goodbye.